Hey everybody, it's Heather Nichols here, and I wanted to talk today about a quote that I have loved for a really long time that's always made a lot of sense to me. And that is, if you want what you've never had, do what you've never done. And so many of us are asking for something so different in our lives. And not, it doesn't have to be because anything's wrong with your life right now. For some people that may be, they may have that sense of like things really have to change because it's not working. And sometimes it's just, we just would like more. The seekers of the world, those of us who have a different sense of possibility, we desire more all the time. And there's nothing wrong with that. And it's when we do the same thing that we've been doing and we hope to have more, we hope to have something different, that things start to kind of fall apart, because we have to be different and do things in a different way. And sometimes with that, we just don't really know what to choose. Like I've found that for myself, where I'm asking for something different. I try to like figure out what to do or how to approach that, and it doesn't really work because I'm mental. I'm going mental about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to figure it out. What I've seen with business and creation is that anytime we try to figure something out, it's not going to work. It's not going to fly. It might marginally work, but when you go beyond trying to figure something out, you go beyond the reference points of the past and you go beyond what we call the basis, like the basis of your reality, the basis of your business reality, the basis of your creative reality. That's a new term we're using in Access Consciousness, which is about like the platform, like the foundation that we create from. When you go beyond that into something totally different, that's where you start to have access to the awareness of all the different choices that you could be making and the different things that you could be doing. And it's a very exciting time. This conversation about bases, which is plural for basis, this conversation about bases and using the powerful Access Consciousness clearing tools to get rid of the bases that we function from, which are really like, again, it's like that foundation, that solid place that you start from and you refer back to. And you're like, well, this is how business is done. This is how creation works. This is how it's always been done. So this is how I need to do it. And we pull threads from those things that we think are possible and are not possible. We pull those threads all the time and we don't even know that we're doing it. And one of the things that it does when we function from bases is it stops us from being able to actually even perceive what it is that we could choose that's different, what it is that we could ask for that's different, what we could do that's different, and what we could have that's different. For example, I've noticed this with my body lately where there's some stuff that I've kind of had, like low grade things that I've had with my body basically my whole life, and things that I've just sort of like learned. It's like, constitutional kind of stuff that I've learned to sort of deal with. And recently I realized, wow, I don't even ask for this to change. Like I just assume that this is going to be part of my life, I haven't asked for it to be completely different. And when I started clearing all the bases, it was like, oh, this could actually be completely different. And I'm going to ask for that. Now, I have no idea how that's going to show up, but that's where I start to use the realms of creation, the elements of creation, question, choice, possibility, chaos, to actually start to function in a different way with how I'm creating, ask for things to show up, have the awareness of what that is, and then I can make totally different choices. I can do different things. My body can be different. My business can be different. And it was so amazing because when I asked for this change with my body, all of a sudden I had all these people giving me information that matched what it was that I was asking for. And I was like, that might be actually a missing piece in this for me, But it's when it's in the asking and the making a demand for change and to not function from the bases of creation that all of a sudden then all these doors fling open to new universes what we can ask for, what we truly desire, what's actually possible, and the things that we can do that are so different, the energies that we can be that are so different, the choices that we can make that are so different, that all of a sudden now a completely new reality begins to emerge. This is so exciting to me because it really gets to something I know I and so many people that I know, the seekers of the world, have been asking for, have been aware of, and have been desiring with business and all areas of life for a long, long time. And I am going to be doing a Business Done Different class next week. And I'm so excited about the timing of this because it actually is I have a sense of what we will be able to get to in this class with this conversation about the bases and really moving into the realms of creation, the question, choice, possibility, chaos is like, it's such a completely different space. And the Business Done Different class for me always takes on a completely new, like my business explodes in a completely new direction every time I facilitate the class. And I know that's true for the people that take it too. It's like like stepping into a completely new reality with creation and with actualization and stuff that we can't even fathom, but it's there. You know, it's there. You know that more is there. You know that more is possible. You can ask for it, you can choose it. And these tools that we play with in Business Done Different give us the opportunity to actually, to be able to open all the doors that have been closed and have the awareness of new choices that will create completely different realities. So it's a very exciting time. You're invited to Business Done Different. I believe it's heathernichols.com/BDD online. We start November, 19th? Yes, November 19th. And if you're seeing this later, there may be another one on the books as well. I do schedule them a few times a year. So come and play.